the three aspects that I need to work on still with speeches are saying a lot, reading off of the visual aid, and being pretty antsy and moving around a lot in not a productive way. So after reviewing all of my videos of my speeches, I realized I said at least 20 times in all of my speeches. And I've realized that I need to work on that because I'm sure I do that in everyday life too. I tell a lot of stories to my friends, and I'm sure I say probably just as much as I did in my speeches. Here's an example. So I realized that I like to read off the visual aid because when I'm up there, I kind of blank out and I can't remember what's on each slide, and I forget to look down at my note cards. And then when I look down at my note cards, I get lost because I'm doing it off of memory for some reason. And then when I look down at my note cards, I don't know where I am. And as you can see in the video I'm going to show, for an example, I am trying to figure out where I am in the presentation because I'm just completely lost. So first what you do, if you can see the hook there, you wrap it around, you flip it, I'll show you a video too. You flip it and then you wrap the string again and you pull it through. This makes this knot here. And then once you do that, you wrap the string and you just pull it through that hole, and then you just repeat it until you have it as long as. And lastly, moving around a lot. What I notice when I do these speeches is that I like to kind of pace back and forth, sort of, I guess you could call it. I move my hands a lot, but I do that in everyday speech too. But my movements aren't really productive. And I noticed that sometimes I'd move more toward the podium instead of more toward where my presentation is actually, the visual aid is, which is more where I need to be so everyone can see me instead of behind the podium. I just would pace and move around in an unproductive way, as you can see in this next example. Some examples of these violent video games are Call of Duty, Counter-Strike, Grand Theft Auto, Postal. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of Postal, but it's really aggressive. So, in conclusion, I really need to work on my reading off the visual aid, and trying to move in a more productive way.